Every meeting, every call, every confidential conversation recorded. She trusted it. She clicked, and just like that, the predator was inside. It looked perfect. It used her exact appointment time, her exact location, information only the government should have had. She received an SMS confirmation, normal. Minutes later, another message arrived. Appointment confirmed. Please verify details here. Your camera is now theirs, your microphone is live, your encrypted chats, WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram wide open. And you're just reading the news. Predator wasn't built by one company. It was born from a corporate hydra, the Intellexa Alliance. At the center of it all, at Dilian, a former commander of Unit 81, Israel's most elite technology unit. So who were the targets? Terrorists? Drug lords? Let's talk about Artemis Seaford.
This story is based on real-world events and cybersecurity reports. Certain names and details have been changed for privacy. Any resemblance to actual persons is purely coincidental.
Your phone is hacked right now, and you didn't click anything, no link, no attachment, no missed call. For 10 years, they told us the same lie. Don't click the link. Don't open the attachment. Be careful, and you'll be safe. They were wrong. Because today, all it takes is an advertisement. Welcome back to Decoding Cybersecurity. I'm Rakesh Nayam, and today we're hunting a new ghost, the spyware that infects you when you scroll. Chapter 1. The new monster beyond Pegasus. For years, the world feared Pegasus, the Israeli spyware that changed cybersecurity forever. Zero-click attacks, encrypted chats broken, journalists, activists, presidents targeted. But while the world was watching NSO Group, something else was growing in the shadows. A new monster, more fragmented, more aggressive, and harder to stop. Its name is Predator. Chapter 2. The Weaponized Ad, Zero-Click at Scale. Imagine this. It's Tuesday morning. You're in a coffee shop in Kuala Lumpur or waiting for the metro in Delhi. You open a generic news app, you scroll past a headline, you see an ad for sneakers, or maybe a car. You don't click it, you don't even look at it. But it's already too late. That ad wasn't selling shoes. It was a delivery system, a zero-click exploit known as Aladdin. The moment that ad loaded, even for a millisecond, the spyware executed. It bypassed your browser's sandbox, escalated privileges, and took root access. Your camera is now theirs. Your microphone is live. Your encrypted chats, WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, wide open. And you're just reading the news. Chapter 3. The Architects Inside the Intellexa Alliance. Predator wasn't built by one company. It was born from a corporate hydra, the Intellexa Alliance. At the center of it all, Dilian, a former commander of Unit 81, Israel's most elite technology unit. In 2019, Dilian stood in Cyprus, bragging to Forbes about a van that could suck data out of phones within a kilometer.
We will trace them, we will intercept them, we will infect them.
By exploiting weaknesses in the Android device held by those colleagues, he's able to silently install a piece of software that can siphon off supposedly private WhatsApp messages.
Once I identify my target, I'm ready for the action.
Okay, and this is a Huawei phone that they're using?
Yep. That's it.
Okay, that's it, done. So the
Yeah.
phone's now been, we can get the data from the phone right
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Dilian claims it's possible to do this to any phone within a 500-meter radius, possibly further.
He called it a demo. The police called it a crime. He fled Cyprus, moved to Greece, bought a company called Cytrox, and merged everything into Intellexa. Leaked documents later revealed the price. 13.6 million euros. To infect 20 phones at once? Guaranteed. Chapter 4. The targets behind the numbers. So who were the targets? Terrorists? Drug lords? Let's talk about Artemis Seaford. Artemis wasn't a criminal. She was a security manager at Meta, the company behind Facebook and WhatsApp, a dual US-Greek citizen living in Athens. Chapter 5. The first victim when trust became the weapon. In September 2021, she booked a COVID booster shot through the official government portal. She received an SMS confirmation. Normal. Minutes later, another message arrived. Appointment confirmed. Please verify details here. It looked perfect. It used her exact appointment time, her exact location. Information only the government should have had. She trusted it. She clicked. And just like that, Predator was inside. Every meeting, every call, every confidential conversation recorded. This wasn't just hacking, this was collusion. Chapter 6, The Network Trap When the Internet Attacks You. You might think I'm smarter than that. I verify my links. Really? Watch this. Enter Ahmed El Tantawi, an Egyptian presidential hopeful. Ahmed knew he was a target, he was careful, but he couldn't stop the network itself. Investigators uncovered something terrifying. Network injection, a device sitting inside the internet service provider, watching traffic. The moment Ahmed visited a site without secure HTTPS, his connection was hijacked. No phishing link, no mistake. The internet itself attacked him. Trivia time. Which capability makes Predator spyware especially dangerous? A. Fake apps. B. Phishing links. C. Ads and network injection. D. Android only. The answer is C. Ads and network injection. Predator doesn't wait for your mistake. It exploits infrastructure. Chapter 7, The Survival Guide Defending Against God Mode Hacks. So how do you survive a God Mode hack? Rule number 1, the reboot. Early versions of Predator lived in RAM. Temporary memory. A simple reboot kicked it out. Newer versions are stickier, but daily reboots still disrupt the connection. Rule number 2, lockdown mode. If you use an iPhone, this is your silver bullet. It blocks the exact technologies used by zero-click ad exploits. Yes, your phone feels limited, but it becomes a fortress. Rule number 3, segmentation. Never use one device for everything. Don't scroll news feeds on the phone you use for banking, for work, for confidential calls. Separate your digital life. Chapter 8, The Aftermath, The Alliance Didn't Die. In 2024 and 2025, the US government sanctioned Intellexa. Companies were blacklisted, money was cut off, but the leaks revealed one truth. The code is still out there. The servers are still humming. Predator didn't disappear. It went underground. Chapter 9, The Final Warning, You Are the Terrain. Cybersecurity isn't about strong passwords anymore. It's about understanding this. You are not the customer, you are the terrain. Every scroll is exposure. Every ad is an entry point. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and for the love of data, turn on lockdown mode. I'm Rakesh Nayam. If this episode opened your eyes, hit subscribe. Next week, we're diving into the DeepSeek panic. Is it real or just hype? You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay smart, stay skeptical, and stay secure.